Hi there, and welcome to Live with Sujay, Headliners of Hope. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for our new channel. We're at 1,300 throughout Long Island, and we're so glad that you're with us, that you've stuck with us. But I want to celebrate and thank LTV for the opportunity to be a producer here and a conversational host here. This is my third year. I think we're almost at 100 shows, and I just won the Hometown Media Award for Independent Producer of our program that we do at the beginning of each summer called Celebration of Black Culture. So I share this with you and all of you who have been our fans and our audience. Thank you for watching. But today we have a special guest, as we always do. I'm always excited, ignited, and delighted. Today I want to introduce you to my new friend, Constance Saunders. Welcome.
Hello, Dr. Sujay. My pleasure to be here. Thank you.
A pleasure to be here with you too. We found we have some people in common, but I was
Yes.
walking down Main Street and saw you in Sarari Jewelry Store. And I was just fascinated to meet you, and you're as pleasant in person as you are on TV. And so I want people to know she's the real deal.
Thank you.
But you have a fascinating history. We're going to get to Sarari because I met the owners of it the first day it opened. And so you're going to tell us what you're doing there. But your background, you are a fashion designer.
I was a fashion designer for many years. I had my own label. I was the first African American woman to have her own department in Saks Fifth Avenue.
Say that loud and clear. Saks Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue. And also, I was on the cover of Neiman Marcus catalogs and Saks Fifth Avenue catalogs.
Wow.
And I was also the first woman of color to be featured in New York Times Fashion of the Times.
Well, congratulations. So I'm here what they say, high cotton today.
Yes.
Congratulations. I mean, it's not easy. How do you get a department in Saks Fifth Avenue?
Well, it was for many years of developing a business. We started off at $1 million and, 2 years later it was $3 million, and ultimately it became a $28 million company.
My goodness.
And I used to actually work in the showroom with the salespeople presenting the boards. So I have a little bit of sales experience to Saks and Neiman's. And I would say, oh, Saks is buying this one to Neiman's, and kind of pit them against each other. So I had a little technique going.
Okay. Did you start at a very young age then?
Yes, I did.
And you knew fashion was it initially?
Yeah, at 14.
At 14.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it was a straight trajectory. I mean, there were no twists or turns.
No
or
detours.
No detours at all.
Okay.
And I did that for a while, but, as you and I were discussing before, I really believe you can do other things in life. And people say, oh, it's the end all, end all. Well, it's not.
No, it's not.
It changed, when you started manufacturing in China, then all you're doing is making diagrams of where the button goes and measuring. And it just wasn't fun anymore.
So there are seasons of life. Things change. I think it was Freddie who said everything must change. Nothing stays the same. And when we were growing up, when I was growing up, they used to say, so what one thing do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do? As though you couldn't do multiple things, because the generation before us would get a good government job. They'd work and get the gold watch, and that was kind of it. But I was like, no, creative people. I have a lot going on in this head,
Wow.
I even have to sleep with a little pad by my bed because so much is going on all the time. I'm like, oh, this dream. So I always ask this usually at the end, but you said you went from $1 million to $28 million.
Well, it took about 15 years in total. Wow. I was with the company for a long, long time. And then that was the Constance Saunders for Richard Warren. And then I left.
Richard Warren was my favorite designer to wear. Oh, my goodness. I wore almost all his clothes. I was a perfect size 14 back then.
Oh, wow.
And I used to go. So I wore you.
Yeah,
so thank you. So I usually ask this at the end, but so to go from the million to the 28 million, you said took about 15 years.
15, maybe even a little bit more. And, they had PR people and whatnot, but we had a category called bridge dresses.
Yes.
And that was a very hot category.
Yes,
and so we were riding a wave. We had people lined up. I dressed, it was a rather conservative line. So I dressed a lot of Republicans.
So I mean, we're an equal opportunity
show. But in those days, it was fun.
Yeah. And so what was your trajectory to success? It was consistency, but I say A plus B plus C equals success.
The talent and the creativity. I really had a handle on that category. Yeah.
Were you born with this kind of talent?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay,
was
and you
born
just
with
developed it.
Yeah, and then I segued from fashion into, and I'm still an art dealer.
Yes.
And then I came across these people, or they came across me, and I also design jewelry. This is one of my
Wow.
designs.
Well, let's talk about it. So you're now working with Sorari and you're designing jewelry. Tell me, let me
Well,
see this
this is
beautiful
my
one.
design,
Yes, can you see that?
but
Mm-hmm. Let me hold it.
I've only been with them for
Can you
8.
take it off for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, I
I've
mean,
been
I
with
want you
them
to see
for
it on her hand, but it is so absolutely gorgeous. This is her design. This is Constance Saunders. Isn't that gorgeous? And tell
But
me
I've
about that.
just been with Sorari, so they don't have my designs at this moment.
Okay.
But these are the Sorari designs.
Okay.
And this is a fantastic butterfly ring. They have their own staff of designers.
Yes.
And this is a butterfly ring, which we love.
I love
And
that.
then we have this little emerald ring, which is great for stacking
Yes.
with jewelry that you have.
I just came from Dublin, Ireland, so I'm loving green now.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know, that's
yeah.
my color. But let's talk about Sorari because I met the new owners. And tell us who the owners are.
It's Tarun and Anuja. They're an Indian couple.
Yes.
And her family has been in the gem industry for 13 generations.
Wow. So I was having dinner at K Pasa, local place, with my college best friend, and we met them because they are co-parents of the same school that my friend teaches in. And it was just so exciting because now we have fine jewelry on Main Street.
The first of its kind in Sag Harbor.
Oh my goodness.
And the reception has been wonderful because they have access to their own mines. So
to their own minds.
Their own minds. And there's no middlemen.
Okay.
So you could see the fire and the life in these stones.
Yes.
Everything is just sparkling, and the energy from these stones is just wonderful. And they're a lovely family.
I love it.
And
Yeah, I met them there.
They know the business.
They know it inside out.
Inside out.
And no intermediary, no middleman, no middle woman.
No,
they can just do it.
We do it. We offer a fantastic. The prices are just phenomenal.
Well,
And
I'm
the
coming in
quality,
there. Yeah, the quality is there.
Well,
So
for
let's talk
instance,
about what you have
these
here.
are Champagne South Sea pearls.
You know, I love a good pearl, and I come from that generation of women who love pearls.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
There's
What are they
something
called?
for you
South
there.
Sea pearls?
South Sea, Champagne South Sea pearls.
Oh my goodness.
And these are mine both basically from the waters of the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the difference between this and Japanese and regular cultured pearls,
Okay.
which are Japanese and white. These are champagne color.
Now, this is a simple question, but all pearls come out of oysters, correct?
That is correct.
So it just a matter
of where it's coming from.
Right, so it's a matter of
they're
where
all
the waters
cultured.
they come from.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And
love
so
it.
Here we have emeralds and diamonds. Most of them are with diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
And they're absolutely gorgeous. We also have earrings.
Oh, that's
to coordinate.
you know,
And then
said
we
it.
have all these colored stones
Mm-hmm.
that you can combine with your own rings that you have already.
Okay. Oh, and you can have 2 or 3 on the same finger.
Exactly.
Oh.
Emerald, pink sapphire, and tourmaline.
Well, let's hold those so they can see those close on the camera. Okay, so this first one,
That
is
the
that amethyst?
tourmaline.
Oh, that's
the
tourmaline? Okay.
Ruby,
Ruby,
emerald,
emerald,
and pink sapphire.
and pink sapphire. All these are beautiful. Look at them now because they may be on my fingers in a little while.
Or somebody else's. They
Or
might
someone-
be gone
yeah.
by next
So the
week.
store is called Sorari. It's on Main Street. What's the
Yes.
address on Main Street?
66 Main Street.
In Sag Harbor, New York.
Yes.
And it's wonderful. It's a family-owned business. It's attainable. But tell us what goes into designing jewelry. Since you design and you're down Sorari, what goes into the mindset?
They have a staff of designers,
Mhm.
India and I guess other parts of the world. And it really is, you have to kind of love, you have to love it, and you have to have a delicate hand as far as sketching and
Yes,
whatnot
yes.
goes. And they have so many designs. I mean, if you walk into the store, I think every once in a while we do a count. I think there's 600 different units
Oh
in the
my
store.
goodness. So
We've
what's
got rings, we've got, well,
you
we've
have
got these
bracelets?
lovely bracelets.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
Hold your arm up a little so
These
the
are
camera-
great
Okay.
because they're flexible.
And they're simple and elegant.
Yes, they're
Yes.
flexible. And then this one is not flexible, but this is emerald and diamonds.
Oh my
And
gosh.
these are diamonds and gold. And, you know, people like the tennis bracelets, but this is the next rung up because
Right.
they're like bangles.
Yes.
And women stack them and combine them.
And they're lightweight.
They're lightweight. We
which
have them
is-
with diamonds all around. And I just love them. And then we have these here, which could be wedding bands, actually.
Oh, let's see, because I have a daughter to soon to be daughter-in-law and love. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to take off your finger. I don't want to hurt your finger.
Okay.
Okay, so
we
tell
can't-
me about this.
So these are, I don't know what the carat is, but it's probably about 3 carats in total or 2 carats in total.
Okay.
And we have lots of these bands, either half diamonds or all diamonds all the way around, and they all vary in design.
They're beautiful.
And I stack this with my own. This is my ring.
Right.
And then there's another one here, which has baguettes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can't take that one off.
No.
But it has baguettes and different types of stones combined.
So people are now into doing their due diligence and researching stones and stuff. So if a person wants to have a ring designed, can that also happen?
It would have to be based on something we have.
Okay,
And
okay.
occasionally we can have someone come in and say, oh, I want an engagement ring for my wife, and they'll take something and maybe alter it a little bit.
Yeah.
Or a wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
You see, these are fancier designs, but we have also classic baguette rubies,
Yes.
sapphires,
Yes.
and emeralds. You know,
Wow.
the classic baguette with the diamonds beside it.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes a woman will come in and say, I want a 5-carat emerald, and we
Okay.
will get it for her.
Wow. So where do most of the stones come from? I know
All over
we
the
saw the
world.
champagne. So all over the world.
And certain stones come from certain countries. For
Okay.
instance, we have pink and yellow diamonds.
Oh my goodness.
And I think the pink diamonds come from Australia,
Wow.
and they closed the mines for a while. So what we have, you can't get anymore.
So they're exclusive.
Very exclusive.
Oh my
and
goodness.
They're gorgeous. The qualities of the stones are really outstanding.
Oh my goodness.
So
What is the discriminating woman wearing now? Is there a substitute for pearls around your neck or?
never a substitute for pearls.
Okay.
But you know, this type of diamond necklace is very popular.
Okay.
The flowers or little motifs. And we also have the station,
Yes.
the station diamonds. And then we have
I love the flowers.
few
It's
of
very
these gold. They call these paperclip chains.
Ah.
And we have diamond
And
earrings.
what carats do they go from? 14 to 18?
14 to 18, correct.
Okay.
And
Okay.
as you know, the prices of gold have gone skyrocketing.
Yes,
but
it's a commodity now to have it.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
ours have not, because they've been in the business for so long.
So they've been able to keep them
Yes.
affordable.
Yes.
Okay,
And
show us the flower one again, because I've never seen that
I
design.
don't know if I have
No,
it
that's the
right.
paperclip one. The other one,
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
okay.
That's beautiful. And those are diamonds?
They're all diamonds.
And floret
yes,
kind of
yeah,
designs.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Very popular. We have it with kind of one flower here, an extending chain with another flower at the bottom. So we have variations
Oh,
of
how feminine and lovely
this.
those
Yes,
are.
and we also have them in the bracelet design.
In the bangle kind of bracelet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
so
love
people
it
can
light
coordinate
and elegant,
everything.
you know, where it doesn't have to have. So our show's also called Headliners of Hope. What are you hopeful about at this stage of your life and career?
Personally, well, you know, like you, I believe there's always an opportunity to do something wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And I really feel here we have the opportunity to establish something in Sag Harbor that hasn't been done.
Yes,
And
it's
the
classy.
Classic,
elegant.
and elegant, and
Mhm.
I mean the variety is just unbelievable. And the manager of the store is Naomi Nadell.
Yes, I met her as well.
Lovely woman,
Yes.
and she's had 40 years experience in the industry.
Wow, wow.
And she's a pleasure to work with, and she has a passion for jewelry. As you can see, she has stacks of necklaces and bracelets and rings, and she
Yes.
gets so excited. And
Oh, yes.
she comes in with something new every week. I said, again? But she has a wonderful taste level and knowledge of what makes a stone special. You know,
Really?
the different shadings, the different colorations.
Mm-hmm.
So she's GIA certified.
So tell us what that stands for.
Well, she had to go to school
Okay.
and study the different stones, different qualities,
Oh my goodness.
and the different prices per carat.
Really?
So she could walk into a store, and look at something and say, I bet you that costs so and so. That's 3 carats, and that's blah 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 stone.
So she's got an eye for it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And
amazing.
So it's so much fun working with her.
So we're in a generation that is still hopeful, but they're what we call it, a microwave generation. They want things fast because they can get it in a minute, chat GBT, whatever. But you're saying that there's still some things to learn. Even as a designer, you're now learning some new things about jewelry design.
Yes.
So it's
the
never
next
too
level.
late.
It's never too late, and it's just wonderful learning about such a gorgeous, gorgeous product, and working with such lovely people who've been so ensconced in the industry.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they sold gems to some ancient moguls, but when you think of 13 generations,
Yes.
I can't even imagine who they sold, and I have to ask her
Yeah.
one day.
Tell us the names of the owners again of Cirari, Cirari.
Yes.
On 66 Main Street in Sag Harbor,
Yes.
a new fine jewelry store that I've been into and I hope that you'll go into. But tell us the owners' names again.
Tarun and Anuja, the last name always tongue ties me.
Yes.
Dayanzak.
Yeah.
And
family owned,
family
13
owned.
generations.
Yes, they have a house here in Watermill,
Mm-hmm.
and they live also in the city.
Yes.
And they also have a wholesale business that's international.
Really?
So they sell India and China and the Bahamas and I think Germany. Because Anuja grew up in Germany.
My goodness, my
Yeah.
goodness. So now I know there used to be jewelry parties and like there were Tupperware parties years ago. Do they also go to places?
We are going to have a collaboration, I guess you call it a pop-up.
Mm-hmm. Pop-up stores, that's what they call
with
now.
Zadig and the store in East Hampton.
Yes, yes.
And that's going to be, I believe, in either end of September or October.
Okay.
And I'm going to be approaching some of the hotels and some of the other stores to see if we could do collaboration in September and October. And it's great for Christmas, of course.
Of course. So you're not seasonal. You're not limited to the summer. No, people can buy.
We're going to be open all year.
And fine jewelry is always appropriate.
Always makes a woman's heart sing, you know. And one of the pleasures I get is watching. I encourage people come in and say, "Oh, I'm just looking."
Mm-hmm.
You're in here for a reason.
Yeah.
And they don't want to bother you to open up the cases because obviously we have to keep them locked.
Of course.
So I just open them up anyway.
Yes.
And you say, "Oh, come, try this on."
Yes.
Because it's fine jewelry. They don't necessarily, they're not sure. And then when they put it on, especially the younger girls.
Yes.
Their eyes light up because they're not used to trying on different rubies and sapphires and all these things in one establishment.
Yes, yes.
So it's fun to see their little eyes glisten. We even have children come in who just, and the eyes are sparkling, and we teach them about jewelry. You know.
I saw this sign once. I think it was a dance paper. It was like a boutique office, but with a global reach. You're a boutique jeweler, and you just touch every continent with your jewels.
Absolutely.
My goodness.
And they are so knowledgeable and so good at what they do and accessing the finest stones. We even have opals.
Really?
Stones that I must admit I can't pronounce.
Right. So this first stone that we looked at, is that close to an amethyst or it's a little different?
Well, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Amethysts are usually a little bit golder.
Yes.
And browner.
Yes.
And we have those too.
Okay.
And we have something called a watermelon. I couldn't bring everything. A watermelon tourmaline that's actually ombre.
Wow.
And they're larger stones.
I just have to put this on my finger.
Sure.
So this one, because it's so classy, it doesn't close all the way. So it's almost like, it's a design where you have a little playroom in there.
Oh, that's great on you.
I got my nails are
And you can also combine them with, as I said, with your other rings. and
Yeah.
stack them and collect them.
And now is this a garnet or what is this?
This is the pink sapphire.
Pink sapphire. Oh, hoo. My birthstone's a garnet,
Oh, wait,
but
hold
this
on.
is
Let's see.
that's beautiful.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's the ruby. I
that's
think.
the ruby. Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
ruby color. Look at that. Doesn't it look good on that finger?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have so many of these. This is just a very small representation.
And their earrings, their bracelets, their necklaces.
Bracelets, necklaces.
So evening gown. I'm going out. So a lot of people now have a lot of bling around here.
Yeah.
What would be kind of the neck piece that you would want to wear?
Well, we have substantial diamond necklaces that go
Wow.
up to $277,000.
Oh my goodness. And where do they start?
The necklaces, well, you have a necklace, for instance, that's just a circle
Mm-hmm.
on a stone. We have some estate pieces also,
Okay.
similar to this, but in diamonds and
Okay.
shorter, which that is kind
Mhm.
of magnificent. Well, I'll ask you
Yeah,
about that
this
later.
is my ambassador piece. So we stay ambassadors for the rest of our lives, even though we're retired. And so this was from the Obama administration. It's the eagle and it's circled with diamonds. And so I wear it for special people, and you're special today.
Thank you.
And you're a headliner, so
Thank you. It's magnificent.
thank you.
So yeah, I would say there's something for everybody. There are diamonds that are a little bit more subtle that you wear in the evening. There are diamonds that you could combine on different chains. for
Right.
the
Or you can
evening.
have just a little simple stone
Yes,
on
we
a
have
chain.
many of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
And
is,
things with enamel and also mother pearl.
Oh, I love mother of pearl also. I mean, I love
Oh.
stones in general. So a tall woman, are there things with length? You know, if I have a simple evening gown, are there things with length that would accent it? Or it could be
The
many?
length usually stops around here.
Is that the
But
right
we would
place?
add links
Mm-hmm.
because everybody has a
It's,
different.
yeah, height and neckline and all of
sometimes you want to take something off a chain, and one day you want to wear it up here.
Exactly,
One day you wanna-
exactly.
we
So you can
that
do a
also.
choker, kind of choker chain that has some
yes.
versatility to it and
Yes.
flexibility to it.
We have sapphire station necklaces. We have a sapphire necklace that goes around and has a chain with a little sapphire hanging from it.
Mm-hmm.
They vary to a great degree.
So the other thing when I was coming up were like they would have little lockets like for your parents that you would keep something inside.
That's more of a vintage.
That's
thing.
a vintage. Okay,
Yeah, and you
okay.
can get those at estate sales.
Okay.
Out here, there's so many places where
Okay.
you could get lockets.
Yeah, lockets.
So
yeah,
they
definitely.
wanted to focus on fine stones because
Yes.
that's their expertise.
Exactly. And a stone speaks for itself.
Exactly.
It could be as small or as large, but it makes a statement.
Yes.
Exactly.
And you know, when a woman comes in and she bought a ruby ring, and then she said, "Well, now I think I want an emerald." And she's the one she's ordering this very large emerald from
Yes.
us. So there are women who can't get enough.
Yeah.
They just can't. They have stands and stands and stands of different rings at home.
Are men wearing fine jewelry?
They are, and we haven't addressed that customer yet. But
Okay.
the store in the Bahamas, 43% of their business is men.
Really? On Nassau Street? And is it in Nassau? On Bay
I
Street?
believe it's in Bay Street.
Yeah, Bay Street. Yeah.
And you know, I think it's called Sorority. I have to check
I
to make
actually was
sure.
just there, and it is.
Oh,
It is.
oh,
Mhm,
really?
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
there's one run by a lovely man who comes up here sometimes, and we kind of trade ideas and whatnot.
What about the person of faith that wants a stone with one of their religious symbols? Like I used to see Jewish symbols in diamonds, of course, crosses in diamonds.
Oh,
Are those
some
made to order?
Lovely crosses.
Okay, so you have
Lovely
some of
crosses.
those? Mhm.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Not really big.
Yeah, no, but
Because it's a lot of diamond, a lot of
exactly.
gold, and you know, I don't know what people's budgets are for that.
Right.
But we have some wonderful little crosses. A woman just came in and bought one for her daughter, and
Okay.
her face just tiny. little
Yeah,
cross like
and
this.
sometimes all you need, again, the stones speak for themselves.
Especially a teenager.
Yes,
you know, You
yes.
don't want anything too much.
How
and
beautiful.
so we have something for every age group.
Okay. So what are you most hopeful for at this season of your life? You're working with sororities. You've had a major background of success.
Right.
What are you most hopeful for your life? at this
Well,
time?
I'd like to do some traveling, to tell you the truth.
Mhm.
I'd like to fit it in somehow, so it's not on the agenda right now with what
Okay.
we have to accomplish here. But I would love to travel and see some, well, as I was in the fashion business, I went
Yes.
to Paris, Milan, and
Mhm.
Florence. Never got to Capri. Never
That's
got
one
to
of the places I want to get
Japan.
to, Capri.
Yeah,
Yes.
and a girlfriend of mine just came back from the Asia, and she couldn't even talk about it. It was so fantastic.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there's always something else to see,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Mhm.
one can never get bored of travel, and we need it for our spirit.
Exactly. Do you see through a fashion eye? Like when I look at television, I'm a producer, so I'm watching what's going on in the production set. Do you see through a fashion eye as you travel, or are you able to kind of calm it down?
No, I enjoy watching people in
Mm-hmm.
dress. In
Yes.
other words, I go to Sunset Beach every Sunday
Mm-hmm.
just to see what women are wearing.
Yes.
Some people find it boring. Everyone looks so different. The shoe is different. The dress is different. The jewelry is
So it's
different.
fascinating for
Yeah, so
you.
we're just kind of going like this back
Yes.
and forth. And yeah, I do enjoy that, even traveling. And when I used to go to Milan,
Mm-hmm.
we used to just, our heads would just spin at some of the beautiful
Yes.
dressed Milanese women. Now, unfortunately, even in Paris and Milan, they don't dress like they used
Like
to.
they used to. It changes, except
Yeah.
for when they're having the movie theater parties or whatever.
Yes, or
Uh,
even the casual clothes, they have a
mm-hmm.
different kind of oomph because they have different colors than we
Yeah,
have.
exactly.
And just throwing something together, even if they're tying a sweater or a jacket around
It
their,
has a little pizzazz.
it has some pizzazz.
Yeah, I love it. Well, you have been awesome. We're out of time, but I could go
Oh,
on for
really?
another hour with you. But my guest today has been Constance Saunders, fashion designer previously, now in the jewelry business, and she's working at Ferrari's, 66 Main Street in Sag Harbor. Thank you for sharing the
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you, my
for-
production team, for all you do.
Thank you,
See you next
everyone.
time. This has been Headliners of Hope. I'm Dr. Sujay.